Hey, everybody. Welcome to The Dirt Show. Hey, so listen, I tried to get this show on the air doing the normal way, and boom, all kinds of internet problems. I don't know. YouTube's got issues. So I don't have the music. I don't have all the cool, fun things you were going to do, but I think the show's going to go on. So I'm just going to go type in a little hello here into chat. And away we go. Hey, welcome to the Dirt Show. My name is Steve Brown. I'm the Dirt Guy. And on this show, we talk about random crap that'll change your life. Now, it's supposed to come from our subscribers, but if our subscribers don't give me anything to talk about, well, then we just talk about whatever we want to talk about. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure and subscribe. And then don't forget to push the little bell icon so you can catch future videos. Okay, well, anyway, like I said, I don't find it at all surprising future videos. Okay, well, anyway, like I said, I don't find it at all surprising that tonight we're going to be talking about this great conspiracy. Now, I was given the title of a conspiritard a while ago by a guy that thought my GMO, a genetically modified organism, video I did was, kind of cornball, kind of goofy. Didn't mean anything to him. Doesn't mean anything to me. That's for sure. Bobby, how you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. I had a really cool thing for you there, Bobby, that I was going to do on the other system, but system broke down. I don't even have any pictures. It's just this mug you guys get to see. It's so exciting. So anyway, that's right. The conspiritard is here. Just before, hey, Joe G, there I am. Hey, I've been working 15 minutes. I went stream and it says some kind of YouTube freaking IP problem. I've been banging away on this thing. It's driving me crazy, but I'm here and you're here. And as long as it's the three of us, that makes a quorum. And I say we vote. So anyway, like I was saying, having technical difficulties here because the man is trying to shut me down. And I'll tell you why. What the hell are you eating? That's the big question. That's what we're going to talk about today. What the hell are you eating? Do you even know? I don't mean like you go to McDonald's and did you know they make their burgers out of earthworms and everything? I don't mean that kind of, do you know what the hell you're eating? All right, Mr. Poindexter, thanks for being here. All right, so anyway, what the hell are you eating? That's what we're going to talk about today. But first, we'll just go over to chat, which is over here today. It's normally right there, but right there isn't there today. Oh, we're having some kind of fun. So again, thank you, Bobby, Joe G, Steve Poindexter for being here. Make sure you ate something that you know what you ate for dinner because this might turn your stomach. Bobby, it's going great. Thank you, brother. All right. So, but I got an announcement to make. Hold on. There you go. That's what's supposed to happen when I do announcements. Two things I would like to announce. One, next week on this broadcast, unless it doesn't work, we're going to have a very special guest live in the studio next week. It's going to be a person who is a certified keto coach who is going to tell us how we can get the maximum out of a certain lifestyle that's making you healthy, lose weight, make things happen. It's proven. She's certified and I'm certifiable. Her name is Cindy Brown and she's got a channel, Everybody Keto. Check it out in advance. You'll know what I'm talking about. Which brings me to the second phenomenal announcement for the evening. And that would be this. I, Steve Brown, will be on a show Sunday night at 6 p.m. Pacific on the supposedly chic channel. It's called Dirt Chic Unscripted. Me and the wife get together, talk about whatever we talk about. We laugh, we lose toenails, we bite our tongues. I show people my bloody toe. It is hilarious. You got to be there. You got to come check it out. There's a link in the description eventually. I had one before and then YouTube just kicked my butt. So anyway, those are the announcements. Now, by the way, keep in mind, people, we're talking about what the hell did I just eat? What the hell am I eating? It's going to be some fun stuff that I mostly have to do from memory. Boom. We'll just see how an old man operates. I'm going to grab myself a little bit of something to drink. Yeah, I'm just, I think I'll just take another drink right now. Oh, boy. That was some good coffee. Nice coffee mug. Anyway, we did this thing, or we're doing this thing. We're doing it now. It's called Fun Facts. Bom, 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 bom. That's the music you'd normally hear if the man wasn't shutting me down right now. Man, shut me down, bro. Don't even get me started. Fun fact. I'm giving you 52 fun facts in a row. Well, except the one week I skipped, but 52 of them. And yes, there's 52 things that are fun and factual about me. I'm going to tell you this one. This is number 4, the 4th fun fact. In addition to the fact that I just reached down and awkwardly scratched my shin. What's that about? Who even knows? Fun fact number 4, bro. I have actually been in air-to-air combat. I'm not talking about some video game. I'm not talking about some kind of a simulator, baby. No. I did some ground school, put on a flight suit, put on a parachute. The parachute kind of made me nervous. I'm like, why do I need a parachute for this deal? But they insisted I wear the parachute. And I got into an aircraft that basically we had to butter my hips to get me into, baby. I'm talking sleek fighter aircraft. It was actually a jet fighter, but it had a propeller. But it was a jet fighter trainer. I got in that bad boy with a Top Gun pilot. I don't mean he was a good pilot. I mean, he was like a Top Gun guy, like the movie Tom Cruise, Top Gun pilot. Boom. He was my co-pilot, bro, because I knew what I was doing. So, and then I coughed and it was awkward. So I got in the aircraft. We took off. We flew out over the ocean, me and another aircraft. And I got to tell you, that's where I exposed the aviation community to my signature inverted double scissor maneuver. I invented on the fly. Boom. It goes like this. The planes come at each other like this. And as soon as you pass, it's on, baby. Guns are firing. Smoke is trailing. And so what I do, I got up a little higher. So I'm going down when I passed them. Oh, baby, we were going like 250 miles an hour. I pulled that stick all the way back to the baby machine, up into a loop like this, and I'm upside down. I'm upside down, baby. That just happened. And I'm looking up, which is actually looking down, but I'm looking up. I see the other plane. Done. That's right. That was the first conspiracy, though, because I was a way better pilot than the jerk I was flying against. And I won 5 and he won 5. Every time I flew with these people, it was 5 and 5. Scrum. Anyway, fun fact number 4, I have flown in combat with a parachute and a helmet. And I'm here to talk about it, baby. So anyway, that's the fun fact. So I had some pictures I was going to show you of Shruggy, and hey, I wonder if I can do it on my phone. Wouldn't that just be fun? I'm going to bring him up to you because I have a shout out I want to do to Darla Donowansky. I think is how you pronounce it, Darla Donowansky, who hooked me up with. Remember, I've been looking for Shruggy because a stupid guy quit on me last week. I mean, because my old friend quit on me last week, right in the middle of the show. By the way, tantrum. It was awkward. But let's see if I just bring it up here. I got to show you what these people were sending me. For starters, Deborah Downowitz sent me this one. Hold on. Come on. Okay, can you see that right there? Is that in focus? That's Shruggy sleeping on a bus stop, covered in newspaper. Hello. Oh, that's a little disturbing, I think. But that's not it. There's more. Hold on. I've got others somewhere. Technology is just messing with me, baby. All right. Oh, here's another one. Here, take a look at this. Hold on. Let's get rotated. You see that? Oh, you can't even read it. That says, he's holding a little sign. It says, "We'll work for food. God bless." What? Shruggy's out on the street, bro, flashing a sign, saying he'll work for food. My, how the mighty have fallen. But let me show you the most disturbing picture of all of them, if I can find it here on my phone. And this one comes from Callie Kowalski of Kips Kosmichi. I may be making that up. This one, most disturbing of all. That's Shruggy dumpster diving. Oh my God, how the mighty have fallen. I don't even know what to do right now. I'm pretty distraught. So listen, if you guys see Shruggy, here's the deal. Tell him daddy's sorry, whatever I did. I'm reaching out. Tell him to contact me and let's see if we can set it right. And if we can't, and if he doesn't come back to work for us, whatever. We'll just take Bobby's advice and hire Mr. Bill. Boom! Pink poo-poo head. Who needs him anyway? So anyway, that's kind of the jocularity part. Let's move into what the hell am I eating? I had a great thumbnail for it too. It had like corn in the background. I mean, I put a lot of time into this. The man shut me down. Let me tell you why the man shut me down. Any of you think back, the great Julia Roberts was in a movie called Erin Brockovich. Does that ring a bell? Anyone? Anyone? Hello, show of hands. Our studio audience is stumped. Erin Brockovich was a story about this chemical company that was putting chemicals into the groundwater as a way to dispose of them. And the town nearby, everybody was getting sick with cancers and things of that nature. And so they started looking into it and they figured, something's not right with the chemical company. So the movie goes through all the medical advice and everything else. The chemical company has this pivotal thing to say. They say, we're doing everything within EPA guidelines. Now, the fact that they're doing that and they're still killing people, it doesn't matter. The government says we're cool. We must be cool. Now, why is that relevant? Why do you even care? Why do I care? Let me tell you why I care. There's a guy named, can't remember his name, had it on the screen, by the way, Dwayne Johnson, I think, but not The Rock. It's Dwayne Johnson. He just won a $269 million lawsuit against our friends over at Monsanto, the same people who shut down my broadcast. Anyway, let's not go there. Here's the thing. This guy was a groundskeeper or a gardener kind of guy at a school. And 20 to 30 times a year, he would spray Roundup, basically industrial Roundup to kill all the weeds. And here's the problem with that, people. He had to wear a suit to spray it on there. I find that a little disturbing, almost as disturbing as Shruggy in a dumpster, but even more so. He had to wear a suit to spray this chemical. One day, his apparatus broke and he squirted the stuff inside of his suit. 8 months later, he had lymphoma and then he died. Well, he's going to die. It's terrible. It's tragic. Lesions all over body, started as a rash. And so he started calling Monsanto. He's like, hey, is it a possibility this Roundup crap could cause problems? Oh, of course not. The EPA has approved it. We've ratified it, blah, blah, blah. Denying everything about it. I'm going to go sidebar real quick. If my kids are going to a school where the dude's got to wear like a special suit, do I want my kids playing in the grass he's spraying that crap onto? I don't know. Probably not. I'm just saying. I don't know. These kind of stupid questions I ask because I'm a conspiritard. Proud of it. Don't ever believe I'm not. So that's the deal with that guy. So the guy goes to court. It takes like 8 weeks to do this lawsuit. And during that 8 weeks, the great Monsanto Corporation. Now, if you guys don't know Monsanto, look them up. Type it, Monsanto Corporation, into the internet. These guys are a beast. They're out of control. They're massive. And I'll tell you more about that in a second as the conspiracy unfolds. So their lawyers, the best money can buy, are sitting at the table in the courtroom. And little Mr. I'm going to die of lymphoma is sitting over here. That kind of thing, right? Come the end of the day, Monsanto's found culpable for this guy's death. Monsanto to this day says our chemicals are safe. The EPA has approved everything that we do. It doesn't prove that it causes cancer. I will tell you this. You cannot prove to me cigarettes cause lung cancer either. But everybody says it does, doesn't it? So I'm going to be suing the tobacco companies in about 5 years when I get lung cancer. But let's. I digress. It happens. I don't mean to be that way. I can't help it. So anyway, so the EPA says it's okay. We'll get her done as long as Erin Brockovich doesn't find out about it. I think you're going to be okay. Now they produced all their evidence, and the jury said we're not having any dog. You guys are out. And so that's what happened. So, but here's another thing that you guys, first of all, what does that have to do with what the hell I'm eating? I'll tell you in just a second. Just you got to let it percolate, man. You got to let me build the story and stuff. Mostly because I don't have my notes. I don't have my graphics. I feel like I I, I feel like a failure. I feel like a conspiritard, but I'm going to move on because there may be only 3 people watching right now, and I'm okay with that. So anyway, what does this have to do with anything? I need you to look something up for me. I could do it, but I don't have the stuff here, but I could do it. Here's what you need to look up. Determine for yourself how many Monsanto executives are now senior government officials. Monsanto executives, we follow the EPA. We do whatever they say. They've said everything's cool. Senior government officials like assistant director of the EPA, former Monsanto guy. He was a VP. So here's the deal, people. If I have got this massive company and I want to make sure that I can continue to make as much profits as I want to make, what else am I going to do? I'm going to put some dudes out there that can just say, your stuff's cool, baby. So Monsanto's got people. I'm not making this up. This ain't conspiritard crap. Go look it up. It's on the internet. They got people in the FDA and the EPA. Boom, baby. Corner the market. Do whatever we want to do. And they are knowingly introducing chemicals. Now, listen, here's another one. What the hell am I eating? I put out my GMO video under Guy Drive Time, man, just talking about some of this. And this guy gets on and, one guy got on. He's the guy who called me the conspiritard. I love him. Popeye Gordon. Peace, dude. Then this other dude, Mr. I can't remember his name. Blah, 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 blah. You're just a moron. He says this: I would rather eat food with some pesticide in it than eat the mold or whatever it is that he thinks is growing on the food. What? The same stuff that's killing a guy, right? The same stuff. It's called glyphosate. Oh God, I wish I had my notes. Something like that. So come the end of the day, here's what all that means. And again, you know what I'm here to do today? It's kind of hard to laugh at times like this. It's kind of hard to be a comedian, but I just feel the need to talk about this. Can I be honest with you? Can I talk in my breathy voice? Joe G, I miss you. Anyway, so then it boils down to this. Well, I'm telling you this, and I am either full of crap or I'm not. I know enough to know that I and my wife are very careful about what goes down the gullet. Oh, I got more. Goes down the gullet. What? So you can be, you could care, or you could care or not. I just want to let you know that it's a thing. But what would their motivation be? Well, money, of course, you goofballs. That's always been about money. The Erin Brockovich movie was about money. Monsanto was about money. But here's I got this great. I wish Steve and Bobby, if we could figure this out in construction, this would be awesome. I wouldn't be making this show. I'd be on a beach in Maui right now, naked with my wife. Okay, you guys say, okay. Oh, shoot. This is live. I can't even edit that. Boop. Take it again. So we're going to be the guys that make people sick. And you guys can be the guys that make people better. So they'll spend all kinds of money buying our food and all that. And we're going to make it really cheap so they can buy tons of it and go, yay, I love eating. This is great stuff. This is the best mystery food I've ever eaten. And then over here, the medical community is like, hey, you know what? Wow, you're sick. Oh, wow, you've got problems. Oh, wow, you've got cancer. Oh, wow, your eyeballs are popping out of your head. Whatever it is. I'm going to pay you a bunch of money for the food. I'm going to pay you a bunch of money for the cure. And all they do is keep us alive long enough to eat more of their shit stuff. Excuse me. I was going to try to keep it clean, and I apologize for not keeping it clean. I'm a little amped up right now because the man screwed up my first broadcast. So anyway, that's the tension. That's what's really happening. It's not even a conspiracy. Joe Rogan, big Joe Rogan, he's got like a 200 million subscribers, whatever it is. He's talking about the same thing. It's just not me. So hey, that's the first point. What the hell are you eating? You're eating food with chemicals in it, and it's going into your body, and they're making this. You know, why do you think the good food, the organic stuff, why do you think it's so expensive, and the junk is so cheap? Because the masses will eat the junk, and then people who can actually have a little affluence, or people like me, just a little on the middle class, maybe etching upper middle class a little bit. I'm trying to be middle class, bro, because I can't be high class. It'll never happen. Anyway, They can afford the good stuff. So now there's another thing. Here, this is a conspiracy theory. So they're killing off the masses because you have too many people. I don't know. Let's put a pin in that. I'm not 100% certain on that one, but it does kind of make you go, why is the best food the most expensive and the crap food is really cheap? Mass produce it. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Anyway, that's that. Going back over to our little friends in chat, all four of you over there. How's it going, guys? Hey, if anybody else is here watching me, I'm sorry that the broadcast isn't what it's supposed to be, but the YouTube was giving me the problems, and so I'm just winging it now. But hey, if you're here, just say hi. Just say hi to the group, man. The boys are here. We're kicking it, man. We should have a beer right now, all of us. Just open one and have a beer. All right, I see we've been live for 20 minutes, and I've only got my first point. I've got two more. Let's try to make them quick. Who has seen the movie The Fly? The Fly, the Jeff Goldblum one. I didn't, the older one. I don't, help me. I didn't see that one. Jeff Goldblum gets in this little machine, and a fly he doesn't know gets in with him, and they teleport from here to there. Computer gets all confused. The computer goes, hey, I'm just going to squish them together, make one new thing. I'm going to splice them at the genetic level. And then so Jeff Goldblum comes out. He's like, well, I feel a little different. I feel a little weird. And he's climbing on the walls. Next thing you know, he's not human. He's not a fly. He's a Brundle fly because they messed with his genes. So here's the deal. Our friends at Monsanto and others, and again, Monsanto shutting a brother down. Just make a note of it. If I'm dead tomorrow, it's because they took me out for this broadcast. Conspiracy theory at its best. So anyway, genetically modified food. 98% of the corn in the United States, I think the world, but the United States has been genetically modified. So, science lesson, if you change the genetic code by introducing a new gene, is the original still the original? How many parts can you change out on a car before it's not the same car anymore? It's a new car. And here's what I think. I think the same way the fly got merged with Jeff Goldblum. I think the corn, it's not corn anymore. It's a corn-like substance. Who the hell knows what it really is? What the hell are you eating? And it's that way with most crop kinds of things, and some animals have been genetically modified. It's disgusting. It's gross. And again, what are you going to do about it? You can do nothing about it. You can think I'm a conspiritard. You can unsubscribe my broadcast like everybody else, or you can thumbs up this mother effer and get me some more subscribers. Okay, I don't know. I just had to fill that in right there. So they produce all this corn. Now, here's the thing. This, again, ain't a conspiritard thing, people, and I only care about you and your health. Wait till you get with the third point. It'll be an eye-opener, so just stick with me as I do this rather lengthy preamble, because I like to hear myself talk. Anyway, where was I going with that? I was going with genetically modified food. Oh, Ireland. Boom. No more genetically modified potatoes. They won't do it. They outlawed it. What do you think of that? One by one, the GMOs are falling in these countries because they're realizing you can't screw with Mother Nature. You can't introduce a new gene into an organism, and it's the same gene. My body, let's say, was designed to eat corn. The stuff that you put a seed in the ground, it pops up, you strip it off, you kick some of the bugs off of it, and you eat it. It's not all the same color. It's not all the same size. Some are smaller, some are bigger, some are better, some are worse. That's nature, baby. Not genetically modified. What the hell are you eating? What the hell am I eating? You can't have something that's genetically modified and expect it to be the real thing. So again, I'm only telling you this because if you want to keep eating genetically modified food, go for it, baby. I'll still love you. But I have this goal. Actually, anybody that's a Facebook friend of mine, like the Steve Brown Facebook page, go to the events. I actually have an event on my Facebook page for my 100th birthday party. And I've invited lots of people. There's going to be a couple of ex-presidents there. I think the Rolling Stones will be there because I think they might actually still be alive. Although Keith Richards, I'm not thinking he's alive, but I think they propped that mother up and put a guitar in his hand and they like Milli Vanilli that action or something. Have you seen that guy? Oh my God, though. Anyway, so I want to see that 100th birthday party. And at that one, also 150, baby. So, if you want to live to be 50 and just croak, that's fine. Actually, they won't let you croak. They're going to keep you alive. And that brings me to point number 3. And then I'm going to try to wrap up a mother right now. Who's ready for number 3? I would like you to go and watch the trailer for a movie called The Magic Pill. The Magic Pill. Go watch it. And this is going to lead into what Miss Cindy Brown, the certified keto coach, will be sharing with us tomorrow. Uh, here's the deal, people. There was a guy whose last name is Keys. Can't remember his first name because my notes disappeared. Keys. Back in the day, he went to 7 select countries, not random, select countries, and did some studies and concluded that increased animal fats, decreased carbohydrates cause heart disease, cause cancer, cause all these problems. He was so adamant about it that the American Heart Association and our old friends at the FDA decided to say, don't eat any animal fats, eat only carbs. And so that was like in 1950 something. So we're all eating carbs now. And since that time, hey, well, look, I got some more facts. The wife sent this to me. Okay, hold on. Since that time, let me tell you what's happened. Hold on. We're really low tech right now because the man shut me down. But hold on a second. You're going to love this. Wait a minute. 1,000-fold increase in autism seen since the 1930s. Really? 1,000-fold increase in autism? That doesn't mean that we're not talking about like per capita, like for every 100 people, there's one. So if you have 1 million people, of course, you're going to have, 10,000 times more. Not that percentage wise, exponential growth. Autism, cancer. Remember the good old days when you just died of cancer, like lung cancer? Remember those good old days? John Wayne died of lung cancer. Steve McQueen died of lung cancer because they smoked cigarettes. So they all died of lung cancer. God rest them. I miss Steve McQueen, man. He was my favorite actor. Well, except for the Duke, ultra favorite actor. They're all dying of lung cancer. I don't know anybody who's died of lung cancer lately. Brain cancer, pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, testicular cancer, cancer of the cancer. They've all these cancers. All these people are dying of cancer. And there's new outbreaks of it all the time. It's on the rise. It's, that's why we got this F cancer campaign and, all the breast cancer stuff and all that, because man, cancer's out of freaking control. And so is Alzheimer's. Every now and then you have some old person lose their mind. Sad, but true. Now it's like, we can all almost expect to lose our minds when we get older. And except for me, because I'm going to live to be 100 and still have my mind. Don't ever forget it. It's happening, baby. I want you to come to my party. You guys coming? You guys even still with me? It's a different kind of show, people. It was a bit more fun with the music and stuff, frankly. So anyway, back to the magic pill. I'm going to give you this one thing to think about. And if you don't believe me, type it into the internet and find out. Actually, I found it on oncologynutrition.org, the premier oncology magazine. I have discovered the cure for cancer. And I ain't joking, people. You'll be there. I got somebody coming to my 100th birthday party. It's a model railroader, people. I love you guys. You model railroaders, we have a great and Steve Poindexter's coming too. Hey, it's a party. Let's just do it now. Let's all get like just fall down drunk right now. It's like a preamble. It's like the opener for my 100th party because it's 45 years from now. It'll be fun. You want to hear? Who wants to hear about the cure for cancer? Okay, well, the studio audience still non-responsive, but here's the cure for cancer. There are 10 times as many insulin receptors in a cancer cell than there are in a regular human cell. Now, why does that matter? Well, let me tell you why that matters. Insulin is produced to regulate the amount of sugar you put into your body. Okay? Where does sugar come from other than from Hawaii, growing in the sun? I don't mean CNH pure cane sugar. Although that is sugar. I'm talking about carbohydrates. Breads, grains, beans, carbohydrates. Those are sugars. Your body converts it to sugar and releases it as an energy source into your body. So what does the body do? It's like, there's all this freaking sugar, baby. I got to pump out some insulin, which is a growth hormone. So you put out all this insulin, this extra insulin, and pretty much the cancer cells just go to town on the insulin. And so they continue to grow. So if you want to kill something, you just starve it to death. right? If you wanted to kill me, just stop feeding me. Eventually, I'm just going to keel over and die, and I won't make my 100th birthday party. And me and Steve Poindexter will be sad that we weren't together on my 100th birthday party. You eat the carbs, it turns into sugar. Sugar releases insulin. Cancer cells have 10 times as many receptors, and they need the insulin to survive. You start depleting the insulin levels, they can't survive. And then the body's able to fight it off, and Bob's your uncle. Cancer kind of goes away. Watch the movie The Magic Pill. I'm not kidding you. They actually have case studies there where by changing diet, autism changes, cancer changes, diabetes changes, blood pressure problems change. Like over the course of this, like over a few weeks, people started improving. A kid that had never spoken before, they changed his diet. He said his first words while they were making this documentary. Believe it? It's true. Go watch it. A woman who had a lump on her breast, cancer. It basically no hope for her, is what they were saying. But she changed her diet because these people recommended she do it. And she went back to the doctor, and they were like, if we didn't know you used to have it, we would never see it. There's no evidence of it whatsoever. So here's the opposite, though, of the carb thing. And that is healthy fats, animal fats. Because and Cindy's going to talk more about this next week. All right. So I don't want to spoil it. I'm like the vinegar, and she's going to be the sugar, but the good sugar, not the kind that causes cancer. Next week. The thing about that healthy fat, your body stores fat, right? And that's why people are heavy. Have you looked around and how many people do you know are overweight? How many of you guys watching right now would consider yourselves overweight? I wouldn't, frankly, because I eat right. Anyway, most people, and I'm not picking on anybody, you look around, the country's heavy, bro. It's heavy, baby. Why is that? That's just because we're Americans and we're lazy. We sit on our fat asses all the time and we don't exercise and we eat too much food. Is that why we're all overweight? No. Let me tell you how the body works. Again, look it up online. Don't take the conspiritard's word for it. Here's how the body works. The body burns fat. That's its most efficient fuel source. The brain's most efficient fuel source is fat. But when you introduce sugars into the body, it will use that instead because it's quicker. It'll happen now. But it knows, your body knows that ain't going to last. So the fat that is generated is stored and it's stored and it's stored because it always thinks it's going to run out of something to eat. It ain't going to have nothing to eat. And then your body after time is not even programmed to eat fat anymore. It doesn't even know it's there. It's like, what's all this white crap in the inside of your body? You know, when's the last time you got a body wash, car wash, rib wash? I don't know. The jokes aren't coming as great tonight, people, but that's the way it is. So, so the body forgets even how to do it. So if you start starving it of carbohydrates, okay, Joe G, being Italian will be hard not to eat carbs. They might kick me out of my nationality. Yep. But one thing you can take home with you and put as a feather in your cap is the pasta and stuff made in Italy is not processed like the stuff here. It is not near as bad for you. The carbs don't come from the pasta. It comes from the crap they add to the pasta to make it sweeter, more tasty. The pasta in of itself is not a problem. So in Italy, get her done, bro. Just don't move to Italy. I need you here in the U.S. You were in the U.S., right? Yeah, of course. All the best railroaders are. Just kidding, Mr. Towin. So again, so your body forgets how to burn fat. It's burning carbs, and you start depleting of carbs. Your body freaks out for a little while. It's like, whoa, I'm starving. Whoa, I'm starving. But you just let it happen. You got to get past this headache. It's almost like a hangover. And I've seen it happen. And, you know, when you see my wife here next week, she'll talk about it, how people can lose weight just by not eating less, just not eating the crap and eating the stuff that your body's designed to eat. So here's the deal. First of all, don't be fooled by these big corporate America geeks pumping our food supply full of crap. And then the medical people, you know, you go to the hospital. I need an aspirin, bro. I've got a headache, man. I'm dying of a headache here. And they go, okay, $50, please. Whoa, for an aspirin? I got one of my purse. Oh, you cannot bring in outside medication. Of course I can't. You name it. Oh my gosh. Hey, can I have a glass of water? Okay, that is $25. Whoa, wait a minute. Can I bring my own water in? Oh, no outside water. Sorry. Wow. What a racket. Pointy, Bobby, we got to figure this out for construction, baby. We got to make this kind of thing happen. And we get on our big boat and tour the Hawaiian Islands, man. We'll name the boat the Monsanto. There we go. So anyway, so you guys can eat that crap if you want to, and that's your thing. It tastes great. McDonald's, man, I miss the taste of a Big Mac, but every time I look at one now, my stomach turns because there is nothing but carbs in those. It's not even protein anymore. I don't even know what the patties are made out of. Sawdust and boogers, I think. Hey, so anyway, genetically modified food, it's out there, you're eating it, stop doing it, please. There's more research. See me after class if you'd like more information on that. Okay, the second thing is, or genetically modified food, the chemicals in the food, first of all, is just stupid. Get organic, all natural. Second, genetically modified to make it look better, taste better, and reproduce. Genetically modify the crap out of it, but you're not eating corn, you're eating something else, and your body doesn't know the difference right up until the time you go to the hospital and pay $50 for an aspirin, bro. That's what'll happen. And then thirdly and lastly, the carbs, which I don't know if carbs are just naturally in things. I think they are somewhat, but they pump carbs into everything because once they cut out some of the stuff the FDA won't let people put in food anymore, they had to make it eatable, edible cereals and stuff like that, which would be bland. So they add carbs to it because it's a sugar and yada, yada, yada. And so everybody gets fat and dies. Boom. There you go. So, hey, that's the broadcast for today. Again, I really apologize for coming on late, and I don't know what the heck's wrong with YouTube today. I mean, I do 3 live. How do I do? I do 3 live shows a week between my wife and I. This can't happen again, bro. It doesn't work for me, man. It doesn't make daddy happy. So anyway, next week, hopefully when we come back 7:00, guys, do me a favor. All right. If you haven't already clicked and gone to Pound Town or something and gotten rid of me, here's what I'd like you to do. I really have, it's sarcastic. It's bizarre. And I'm kind of a dork and a goofball and a conspiritard, but there's really some quality stuff here that I'd like to share with people who really, who want to hear the message, basically. So seriously, we got 15 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys helping us get those. That's almost twice as many as we had last week. So if you know anybody you want to direct over here and convince them, man, I'd sure appreciate it. Because, after a while, the producers will cancel my show if I can't get enough ratings on it. So anyway, normally I push a button and there's this big, great closing theme song. And thank you from your wife. Oh, tell her I said hi. And tell her thank you for that card she sent me all those years ago when you guys were in that condo in Maui. I haven't forgotten. It meant a lot to me at that time. It still does. Let's move on. So we're going to close this sucker up. Thank you guys for being here. Pretend there's music playing in the background. Pretend it says subscribe and find us on Facebook and Instagram, like right here, because it normally would. And that's about all we'll have for now. We'll have a better show. I'll have this crap figured out by next week. So other than that, hey, I'm Steve Brown. I'm the Dirt Guy. This is the Dirt Show. Make it a great day, people. I'll talk to you later.